Hi everybody, it's April Biss, your lab instructor. I just wanted to quickly share this video. Hopefully, I know some of you guys had some questions and some trouble with your assessment one. So I wanted to kind of give this to you if you want to, if you did get to a point where you're frustrated and you haven't turned this in yet, or maybe you need to make changes to it to resubmit. Hopefully this will help you. Okay, so we are looking at your assessment one here. This is the type worksheet. The first thing that you need to do once you open it, you want to go File, Open, and Open once you download it from your from Canvas. Just open it in Illustrator itself. What you'll want to do is go up to Window and go to Layers and check out your Layers panel first. And you'll notice that you'll have two layers in here that are created. The first one, layer one, is below layer two. And you can actually hide the little eyeballs to see what's on what. But you can see a little lock next to your layer one. This is something important to pay attention to because certain things that you can do, you can't do whenever it's locked. So you'll want to unlock this, but make sure that you know that when you unlock this, you can move stuff around that maybe you couldn't have done when it was locked. See how I can't lock anything now, or I can't move anything now because it's locked. So just kind of make sure that when you unlock this by clicking on it one time and it disappears on layer one, that you're not moving anything around. You want to keep everything in its spot. Okay, so let's go to the use point type to type your name in the box below. So point type, that kind of gets it's kind of confusing when you say it like that, or when you hear point type. What does that mean? Well, basically what that means is you're going to just go ahead and click on your type tool, and you're going to just click right into this gray area to create this point type. And you're going to, then once you click in there, it's going to paste like a Greek type in there. Kind of, you can't really read it, but it's just placement type. So you're going to put your name in there, kind of highlight that. And then you're going to go up to Window and you're going to find your type panel, which is under Window, Type Panel if you don't have it up on your workstation yet or your workspace, and choose Character. Here you can actually change in your character mode. You can change the font. You can change, and this is the point size. You can change the size here. Now there's no specifications on the font that you use or how big it is. So go ahead and just change that. And then once you do that, you can use your move or selection tool, not your move tool, selection tool, the black arrow, to move it within this spot here. Okay. All right, down to the next one. Copy and paste the word below into the two larger boxes. Click and drag on the word while holding the shift down to make it fill each of the boxes so the word fills and is centered in the box. Okay, so if you had this layer locked and you were trying to copy and paste this, it's not going to work. So this is kind of how we know if you've watched the lectures and the videos, because if you're emailing me or your instructor and saying, I'm clicking on this and it's not selecting, we kind of know that maybe you either missed this on the lecture or didn't even listen. So what you need to do is unlock your layer. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take your type tool at this point, and you're going to click and drag over that word. Just make sure you're clicking right on the actual beginning of the letter P. It'll highlight it, showing a dark background, and it'll reverse it out. So once you have that ready to copy, you are going to actually copy. So go Edit, Copy, or Command C. And then you're going to, while holding the Shift key, you're going to make it fill each of the boxes so the word fills and is centered in the box. Oops. So before I actually do that. There we go. Hold down the Shift key and we're going to paste it in there. Okay. So that's what we did. We just kind of filled this box. Now you can actually make this bigger if you want to fill the whole entire box. Go ahead and increase that type by using your you can actually bring it down a little bit using your character panel. Let's do that again. And you got to click actually right in. Oops. If I can do this here. And I got to go actually right there. I'm having problems here. Hold on. I don't know if I'm holding down the shift key here. Okay. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay, so then let's see here. Let me copy that. There we go. So then we just paste it in there just like we did and make it bigger. It's a little tricky when you hold down that shift key. What you need to do, let me make this bigger here, fill this up, pull it down a little bit. I'm using my arrow key. So what you need to do each time is just copy, like highlight, copy, hold down shift key. Oops. A little tricky. So let me do it when I first do this again. Type tool in, there we go. This is a little tricky. Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to figure out the copy the first one here. Okay, I don't want that to happen. Alrighty. Let me copy this again. So Command C. And then I'm just going to paste this in here. Another thing that you can do too is you can make this bigger if you hold the shift key down. Make sure you hold the shift key down. Oops, don't use the box. Don't select the box. But holding the shift key down as you're pulling these little bounding boxes out will also proportionately make your type larger. Okay, so it's just kind of learning how to increase this, copy paste, and how to increase your type without distorting it. If you don't hold that shift key and you pull this out, look what happens. So if we see anything like this, this is bad. That's a no-no. That's distortion. And when you distort type, you make it very hard to read because the letter forms are specifically made for readability in the way that they are proportionate. All right, change the font in the design word below. So all you need to do is actually, you can either select it with your move tool, and notice how this is red. This is a red box because this is actually on the red layer, so it's above that, which is fine. Just kind of take note of that. So you can either select it with your move, with your selection tool. You can go to your character box and change it here, okay? Or if you want to highlight it just like we did before, it's completely up to you, whatever you decide to do. You can change it that way as well. Just change it to a font in the word below. Okay, this one, you want to increase the character size by 3 points. So either select it with your selection tool or highlight it with your type tool. Go to your character box and see how it says 30 points. We want to go 3 more points higher than that, so 33. And that's it for that. All right, decrease the character size by 3 points, same thing. Just go down by 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. So we just want to see that you know how to kind of make it bigger and smaller. Create a text box that is the same size box as below. So you just take your type tool, go ahead and drag it over. And let me make it a different font here because this is hard to see. I'll make it like this one. And it already posts, it places type in there as placement type. That's exactly what we want to see. So that's all you need to do. So just kind of clicking and dragging over top of that box is all that you need to do, and you'll see that type pop in there. Last but not least, create a text box that is the same size as below, just like you did before, but this time you change your text to Myriad Pro, so that's the type of font. 21 points is the size. And it also says here, note, all of the text will no longer, Not all of the text or all of the text will no longer fit into the box, and this is okay. Okay, so go ahead and drag and, oops, take your type tool, click and drag over top, just like you did before, and it's gonna fill this box up. You're gonna change this to Myriad Pro. I already have that, so that's good. You would change it here if you didn't. And then your type size is here. So let's go to 21, or you could type 21 in here too. See how the type box is bigger below now because we made it smaller? That's fine. That's all you need to do. Okay, so go ahead and save this and submit it. Hopefully this helps you. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks, guys.